My name is, it seems like the camera is like super oily. Wow, okay. That's weird. Okay, again, like I was saying, welcome to the Unveiling series brought to you by Gorgêous Mystery School of Sacred Arts. My name is Serene Priestess Ablossi. I'll be your oracle today. I was sent by Vortex of Abundance Temple Network to perform the unboxing. So let's go ahead and get in. I'm just checking the energies. It seems like it's the right time. It's going to be a little bit of a ratchet protocol or ratchet reading. Pardon, it's hoopdio. We are bootstrapping right now in survival mode, essentially, not in any kind of negative connotation. We're just, progress is better than perfection. It's time. Let's do this. So there'll be a link somewhere when the time permits to, if you want to donate decks to the Mystery School, on the Temple Network, you should really check the link. It should be in either featured channels or we're getting it together, but Vortex of Abundance is the channel. Check in with all those videos because that's where the tarot readings go. On that channel, we have timeless readings. What does that mean? I mean, timely readings, timely versus timeless. These here, whenever you catch it, is whenever. It's going to stay up unless it gets taken down for some highly abnormal, uncommon reason. Over on the Temple Network, right now the videos are pretty long, okay? So just keep in mind that some of the content right now might not be so accessible in the future because it's designed to be kind of like a membership or a get in where you fit in. I really want to get into this deck. I want to start using this deck. I've had it for a while. There's lots of unboxing to do. These are the decks that we need to do. So we're going to have fun. But right now, we're asking for more because that's only 5 episodes. Okay. So 6 episodes, including this. I will make sure to pin to the comments the link for the list, the Amazon wish list for more decks. Now, if you know about the link or you see it on another channel, mainly Vortex of Abundance, go ahead and put that in the comments. You will need to be approved because anything with links gets held for review, but I will approve that myself, Serene Priestess, Chief Priestess here, Ablossi, and I will go ahead and pin that. I just can't run around at present. Okay, great. So this is by Alana Fairchild, I believe it is true. This is the 3rd deck in the Temple by Alana Fairchild. We have a deck library of 40 decks. Okay, so 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or maybe it's 35 plus the 6 here, which makes 41. I don't know, but we have over 40 decks in the library. So the difference between unboxing and unveiling is when we remove it from the package here on camera. Unboxing means we just open up the box and go through the cards. Unboxing is kind of out there. There's the trademark, service mark, patent on it. I mean, they can't patent this, but other people use the name unboxing. So unveiling is a little bit more unique. Maybe it'll pick up steam in the community and the collective. Who knows? Who cares? Let's get into this deck here. It's an oracle deck, so it said that there were 44 cards. Yeah, 44 card set. These messages from the goddess Isis, sacred priestess, initiate, magician, and healer, will guide you on the path of spiritual mastery, helping you reactivate your own soul talents of healing, magic, and more. explore her powerful practical teachings to help you navigate and negotiate through the experiences and challenges of your daily life. Now, this is the priestess, the god of priestesses, Isis. Now, in Vodoun, West African Vodoun, Isis is, well, it's the mummies, but Dan Mami Chamba, all that energy is very, very closely connected to each other. So, Mami Wata and Orisha, okay, and I really do like Isis, but in the major arcana, grant me a moment. Now, this deck has been charging on some crystals. I would suggest you get Lapis as soon as possible. So these are the priesthood cards for sisterhood cards for anybody who's interested in becoming a priestess, and gorgeous mystery schools for lay people that are preparing to take the solemn vow of a spiritual life. They haven't quite gone into a sisterhood, also known as a tantric practice, or a brotherhood, which I won't talk about now. So those who are not initiated, don't plan on getting initiated into anything indigenous, especially anytime soon. So if you know you're going to be hanging, low, or being somewhat self-initiated, self-guided for over a year, over 18 months, gorgeous mission school is the route to go. We'll leave that right there. But this is Isis here, okay? We have Ma'at, Sekhmet, Hathor. Now, these go by other names, but these are the priestesshoods, the sisterhoods in the temple, okay? So if you came on as a self-guided, like a student, not so much a spiritual child, you would join one of these priestesshoods. So basically, in the lodge, we go into 4 groups now. There's a show right now, so we know these also as the Ajas, okay? But also, we have different color sisterhoods. So the green sisterhood, the red sisterhood, the blue sisterhood. This is actually pink more, or white, pink or white, okay? Great. So Isis, what we're going to do today. Mami Wata. Okay, so you saw me unveil here. Now this has been charging on a bunch of different crystals. I don't really talk about the crystals I have in here because it's my business, but there is lapis in here. Okay. And I don't have a bell. Not clear where it is at all. No idea really, even if it was lost in the move or stored somewhere. Here in the Northwest, Pacific Northwest, there is a couple sisters. So we trade mainly decks. There's a deck library here, tarot deck library, and a biblioteca books. Okay. So I'm hoping to make this video under 30 minutes. We'll see. So that the reading will be separate. It will be over in the temple channel, Vertex of Abundance. It will not be here. Like the previous reading, Morgan Greer, that video went over 2 hours. It was too much. Okay. So, hi. Let's get this done. Here's the back. Here's the side. Yay! Now this is the pocket edition. We had a little peekaboo here. I love this for scrap paper. Thank you. Danke. Grazie. Gracias. Okay, 1 card truth. It's talking about a little spread here, how to use this deck. You ain't gotta tell me how to use the deck. Okay, and it is a nice, sturdy, and the box is pleasant, so we can put this in the bookshelf. Sometimes the quality is not so bueno. I'll give this 4 to 5 simply because it's not super fancy. Sometimes they go extra, but it is like a mini edition. It doesn't come with a book or anything, so I'll give it 4 out of 5 because of the love of Isis and that it's not low quality. It just doesn't have, they don't go the extra mile here. And it's the packaging is, I'll give it 4 out of 5. The deck and the illustrations, I'll probably give 5 out of 5. The other 2 decks that we have on hand are the, oopsie daisy, are the Rumi Oracle and the Sacred Rebel Oracle. Now these are the full size and they do come with books. This is the Pocket Mini, so we do need the full size and we will put that on the wish list. I would care to guess, I don't know for sure, that the full size edition probably does come with a book. So I'll just show you the book quite quickly, and then we'll move on to the books. Are pretty gnarly. This one has 199 pages, of course, 200 pages, 201 plus pages, of course, give or take, you know, because there's a title page and all that other fun stuff. Now, Crystal Goddess Oracle is the 888. So 8 is the number of like a major general, an adeptus major. It's the number of the elders. So for the priesthood, the priestess sisterhood, you really do want the next one that we're gonna get is the Crystal Oracle 888. That's the next deck we're planning to get. Of course, a deck or two might come in before, because I just asked for the full, I just put it out there for the wishlist community. I just said, let's get a full size deck. But Mama needs this. We need this now. So we got it. That one I picked up at the local bookstore here in town. Right now I'm coming to you from the Pacific Northwest. Who knows when that'll change? I do myself personally plan on a move within the next year or two. Okay, so here is the packaging, the unveiling. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up, that like button. Okay, so there's an introduction card here, and then there's some promotion. Now this is illustrated, probably by Alana, because it doesn't actually say. These cards are intended for spiritual and emotional guidance only. They are not intended to replace medical, legal, or other professional assistance or treatments. Please, this is me, please go ahead and consult a practitioner in their respective field. Now this is by Blue Angel Publishing. They produce a lot of angel decks that I've seen. Some of them are really quite great. And it's edited by Jamie Morris, of course, created by Alana Fairchild. The interior of the box is blue, so that's really great. That's the High Priesthood. The highest of the priesthoods are usually purple, though. Some other oracle decks that this is suggesting to get by Alana Fairchild: the Kuan Yin Oracle, the Mother Mary Oracle, the Crystal Oracle. There's a Winged Isis spread that they're promoting here, and a 1-card, 1 truth. Okay, so we'll try this winged card on the channel, on the video here, and then we'll move on to do a reading on another channel, in the temple channel. So it says here, introduction: you are a powerful soul, and you're awakening. Your thoughts, your feelings, your inner world are changing, and so too is your outer world. When a soul is growing in power and in strength, it can benefit from guidance. To ease this transition into a new way of being in the world, think of the goddess Isis as a wise friend with more life experiences, helping you navigate the pitfalls of life and reach the peaks with more grace. She is your divine guide, calling you to embody your divine power. Through this oracle, she offers her wisdom and guidance to assist you at this time of spiritual growth and transition. She loves you and wants you to shine and be your radiant self, filled with power and with wisdom. Isis lived through many adventures that challenged her to grow, to become stronger, more loving, more compassionate, and more fiercely wise, too. She learned of the healing power of love and to not allow those who are negative, who are jealous, or who are fearful to destroy what was precious to her. Her spiritual lessons brought her wisdom and power, which she shares with you now. That too may grow and be your radiant self in the world, so that you too may grow and be your radiant self in the world. See, when I can't read like that, it means the messages are already coming through, and I don't know this deck very well, so the messages are already coming through. One thing they were saying was to tell you that the ancient mission schools, the first mission schools were the mission schools of Isis. You know, I became a priestess in the Native American territories of the Four Corners, with United States, which is like North America, mainly the Zuni and the Navajo peoples. My first spiritual name was Dear Heart. Also, I was named Gorgêous by a third party, and that name continued around to different spiritual communities. So the ancient mystic schools of Isis were very secret. Typically, you needed to be affluent, wealthy to make it into. Um, so I'm so happy to open this up and make it a more accessible thing. Okay, so let's go to the first card here. I'm not going to read all of them, okay, but this is the abundance of Sophis. Freely share your talents, love, and wisdom and self, and enjoy the abundance responsibly flowing to you in many forms over and over and over again. The abundance of Sophis. It has a Star of David up there, but I'm sure in the times of Egypt it was something different. This is the ancient power mysteries. You have a potentially very powerful healing voice, and you're guided to recognize the responsibility that you have for what you proclaim through your voice. Ooh, this is beautiful. Cartouche. Invoking the power of speech and words for your strength, protection, and spiritual growth will work effectively for you. I'm going to put another one of these in the wish list, the size and everything, because I'm going to probably carry one on my person. This is going in my everyday bag, purses, as the women will call it. So this is the Chariot of Ascension, Merkaba. This will help you grow in your inner power and grace, anchoring the spiritual light within the body and your soul. I was told this video would be about 45 minutes. Merkaba. Chariot of Ascension, Merkaba. Divine Destiny. The warrior within has great inner resourcefulness and determination. I'm only reading the last sentence, by the way. It's a whole thingamabobber-jigger. Divine Guardian. Trust unconditionally in what is happening for you, and there is only divine love beneath the surface of the present situation. I'm going to check the comments right quickly. Okay. Ooh, Hatha. This is very Hatha. Divine Sisterhood. The Hathor mysteries is what first brought me into becoming a priestess. So there are many souls with whom you have spiritual contracts decided upon before you were born, who wish to help you, and with whom you can help too, as you grow together in peace and light and wisdom. Divine Sun Child. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, yes. It's time to allow your life to flourish without limits and let your light burn bright without the veil. Just like the midsummer night burning without contest in the Egyptian desert. It is time to shine bright. Enter the chamber of healing. Expect a miracle, your miracle, the miracle. I have Horus. Oh, I see. I have Horus. Trust your perception and know that you're divinely protected. Ooh, yes, child. Yes, child. Yes. Flower of life. Now it is time for your blossoming. Ooh, goddess of 10,000 names, indeed. Geweka Vodka. Okay. Wow, wow. The help you need is already within you, urging you to grow from within. Healing the divine masculine. Ooh, 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 yes. I didn't even read it. Your inner masculine is growing through healing right now, growing stronger in the ability to offer you inner protection and stability so that your inner feminine can blossom with creative expression. Yes, 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 yes. Hi, Priestess. You will be getting valuable insight into where you are being led and for what purpose. This is the card that I saw on the Google images or the search engine image page that brought me to buy this deck. I saw this card and I immediately put it on the wish list. With compassion and cleverness, you will not burn during your challenges, you shall thrive. Initiation. Mm. Ooh, yes. Okay, well, this card is specific. Key of life. You are flowing in the right direction, and you have the spiritual support from the unseen world to let it happen. Key of life. Not of Isis. You are deepening your connection to the goddess. It's talking about an important spiritual task, etc. Well, that's true. Knots and binding. Knots are not always bad. Hand fasting is a type of binding as well. Lady of the Stars, that's the original name of Isis. She asks you to pay attention now because something significant is taking place at the spiritual level, at a spiritual level, for you at this time. We all come from the goddess, and to her we are reborn like a drop of rain falling to the ocean. We all come from the goddess, and to her we are reborn like a drop of rain falling to the ocean. Okay, just as the phoenix rises from the fire, transitioning from death into life, so too will you rise again, healed and renewed, life restored. Storm and grain, storm and grain. I'm not going to sing that whole song. Magic and ritual. You are encouraged to enhance your power with regular practice as you grow in grace and love and ability and wisdom, applying your inner beauty to transform your outer world. Magic and ritual. We all come from the goddess, and to her we are reborn like a drop of rain falling to the ocean. Miracle of Isis. Isis. Let it go and let the goddess be. Isis offers a miracle healing. No matter how much you have struggled with your particular matter, no matter how impossible it may seem to imagine your life without the old wound, addiction, problem, relationship issue, or inner struggle being part of it, you are guided now to accept the possibility of miraculous healing. Let go and let the goddess be. Okay. And also the masculine. And if not, what you doing, girl? What you doing? Okay. So those cards called. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yes. Mother of life, she calls to you now, seeking to bestow gifts of life upon you. Be bold and brave. Open your arms and receive. Hold on, there's in the room I have to remove. Please, if you have fancy names advertising other stuff or declaring who you are, I'm going to remove you and I'm not going to care about it. I won't care about your feelings on the matter. I'll just handle business. Be bold and brave, open your arms and receive. Mother of life. When life seems dry, depleted, filled with repetitive tasks, or simply stagnant and stifled, Isis, the mother of life, holds the ability to receive, revive even the most numb, resistant, and difficult circumstances in your life. She calls to you now, seeking to bestow the gifts of life upon you. Be bold and brave. Open your arms and receive. Ooh. Past life, present power. Be open to what is taking place as your soul awakens ancient power and abilities within you. There's a glare. I don't know what to do about it. Maybe we should try this. Is that better? Not even. Not even a little bit. That's dark. Oh, annoying. Okay. Pillar of light. Oh, this is like a poem. Pillar of light, burning bright, earth star below, soul star above, burn away all that is not light. Transform all into unconditional love, star of Isis descend, your blessings and peace without end. Grace me now with peace and protection, completely embraced by divine perfection. Ooh, we'll do that one more time. Yes, Quinn. Ooh, I love you, girl. Pillar of light, burning bright, earth star below, soul star above, burn away all that is not light, transform all into unconditional love. Star of Isis descend, your blessings and peace without end. Grace me now with peace and protection, completely embraced by divine perfection. Mm, mm, mm. Yes. Portal of light. You are not leaving your earthly connection behind, you are merely adding to it. And I think this talks about moving beyond physical realities, even dealing with a little bit of death work. So that's called the threshold. I really want to pull this card, but it didn't speak. So we all come from the goddess, and to her we are reborn like a drop of rain falling to the ocean. I'm hearing that a lot right now. You can then manage your toxicity. Okay, we'll read the whole thing. You're being initiated into the magic of conjuring so as to have power to affect lower vibrational forces through your own will and spell work. spoken word. You are guided to use this powerful gift with compassion and discernment, with mercy and non-judgment. You are then asked to manage any toxicity in your life swiftly with great effect. 7, the power of 7 scorpions. Yeah, I like scorpion magic. I like any dragon, scorpion, or naga magic, snake magic. Ooh, girl, yes. Ooh, yes, yes. Okay, proper burial for freedom. There is nothing to be gained and everything to be lost by trying to hold on to that which no longer serves us. Osiris, Lord of the Dead, guides you now to release that which no longer needs to be part of your life so that you can be free. Osiris is Isis's husband. It's Havioso in West African Vodoun, Shango in Orisha. Pyramid of Light, psychic protection. The pyramid of light confirms that the energies have been causing interference with your path, and now it is time to release that interference to cease completely through loving divine power. Queen of Heaven, that's another one of her names. You have a life path of spiritual leadership to bring qualities of mercy, compassion, and wisdom into this world. This Queen of Heaven, the divine empress of the sky, acknowledges your feminine authority now as a man or as a woman. Womb man, I call that. We all come from the goddess, and to her we are reborn like a drop of rain falling to the ocean. Okay, so rising sun, you have been through much, and now victory is upon you, beloved. With the divine soul of the child, a new consciousness within you is born. Scales of balance. Connection with the body is the most powerful form of healing for the feminine energy as it holds the secrets to divine feminine wisdom. Yeah, that came through. So sing, dance, and play. Serpent of fire. Ooh, you need to learn afresh what you're capable of, and Isis helps you now. Yeah, mommy. Ooh, what's tease? What's tease? Soul revival. Hmm. Soon you will grow to enjoy greater wellness, energy, and power. So be willing to go through the healing process, knowing that any emotional clearing taking place is leading you to wholeness. I'm hearing just tears right now. Like, it's okay to cry. It's okay to have hurt inside, pain inside. Soul revival. I'm also hearing Archangel Metatron for some reason. Archangel Metatron is the intercessor of all of the different halls of heaven. His brother is Sandalphon. So the Sandalphon is the Hierophant card, and then Metatron is the Temperance card. They both equal number 5. 5 is the number of the physical world. Also talks about the different shapes that we take on in the physical reality. There's 5 different shapes that we take on in the physical reality. Isis Healing Goddess now offers you spiritual restoration and deep soul healing through the art of soul revival, soul retrieval, reclaiming process of your lost, reclaiming pieces of you lost through trauma, old and new. Soon you will enjoy wellness, energy, power, so be willing to go through a healing process, knowing that any emotional clearing taking place now will lead you to wholeness. Hey, baby. That was the temple kitty. Okay. Spirit of Isis. Isis had the spirit of triumph and will never fail her quest. No matter how bold or impossible it seems, let her inspire you. Believe. A few more, about half a dozen, give or take. Stay true and be in your power. Guard it as a precious treasure that it is. And remember that you're a divine being, free to be you. Talisman of Prophecy. You are encouraged to work with the sacred materials in your consciousness, in your conscious way. Oh, jeez. See, I'm wanting to spread these cards. That's why it's hard for me to read. Let me go back here and focus. You are encouraged to work with sacred materials in a conscious way to help your own healing and enjoyment of the material world as a part of your spiritual practice. This is a ritual priestess. For some reason, I'm just seeing a person fastening an altar, collecting herbs. She's wearing blue and gold. I'm curious because here we have purple. Okay. I think I know what this is talking about. The dark healing chamber. The most challenging task is to take courage in both hands and journey within to meet our own dark self and begin the healing task of bringing love, acceptance, and light to it. The sacred purpose of any enemy, within or without, is to push us to venture inwards, to seek and heal the darkness within. I'm curious to see if the larger deck has a book. So this is Sekhmet, and not only should you have carnelian, but also citrine and tiger's eye. Those are all the sun. Okay, tiger's eye also has a little bit of Saturn in it. Sekhmet is the strength card. So that actually talks about having either Venus and Saturn, or Sun and Saturn, or Moon and Saturn heavily aspected, like in the same sign or in some kind of, positive energy exchange. Sekhmet, the strength card. It stands for strength, courage, and wisdom. It's the protectress of the pharaoh or the king. Now, me, I am not an Isis sister, although I do have that spirit. I'm more into Sekhmet, Sakpata, Mama Sakpata. Okay, so, wow. Taking risks that feel true to your heart and engaging in the practices that make you feel truly and genuinely alive, embodied, and more of yourself, even if not always comfortable, are going to help you live the life you were born to live. Fearlessness, courageousness, strength, courage, and wisdom is what I'm hearing. Now, this is the temple of Lapis Lazuli. I knew that before even turning it over. You're here on this planet to be you to the fullest extent possible. Then you will help heal human culture so that this planet may thrive. Storming grain, okay, we all come from the goddess, and to her we are reborn like a drop of rain falling to the ocean. Okay, the brother in darkness. Yeah, that mofo has a purpose. I don't always like to deal with him. Definitely not smell him. Definitely not deal with his little minions. Okay, stay in your heart. There is no need to be afraid. Whatever negative energy is present, it is a sign we are ready to move more deeply into our feminine divine power. You shall overcome any negative energy with grace and with triumph. Stay in your heart. There is no need to be afraid. The brother in darkness. Set. 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 Erase, erase, erase. Not calling you in right now. Not that it's bad. I don't want to do more work. I got to go get on the computer and do weird things like website building and email. Annoying, right? Mm, mm, mm. Yes. Hit that thumbs up. The dark mysteries. The dark goddess calls you to her inner chamber where she holds a test and a gift for you. The test is your willingness to meet and release the fears within that have been secretly holding you back. The gift is freedom, peace, opportunity, and prosperity in all its forms. Will you accept her call? Your time for deeper initiation is here. The dark mysteries. A few more. The lunar queen. Oof, oof, oof. Release and enjoy the process without. Okay, no. There is a deep feminine wisdom that recognizes the importance of cycles and rest and replenishment as essential to balance our actions of power and demonstration. You are asked to allow the replenishment of yourself now, trusting that you are in a cycle of creation that is about to shift into a new phase. Release and enjoy the process without having to control or force it. So I think this is the face. No, it's not. No, but I've seen it. I've seen it all around the internet. Okay, it's on the back of the card. I know I've seen it. When I saw this, if I were to see this out in the wild, I would know immediately this is the Isis Oracle. Okay, the Lunar Queen. Release the energy. Release and enjoy the process without having to control or force it. The wings of Isis. Isis. You have a special spiritual relationship with the angelic worlds. Part of your soul purpose is to birth angelic consciousness and values such as fearlessness, compassion, and service. Into the human culture, this oracle brings an angelic assistance, intervention, and confirmation too. Yeah, do, yeah, do. Um, we are come from the goddess, and to her we are reborn like a drop of rain falling to the ocean. Okay, truths unveiled. There are times when appearances of people, places, and things are deceptive. You will sense this when something feels uncomfortable within you. When you notice feelings of anxiety or doubt within you, you may think there is something wrong with you, but actually you are intuitively sensing that all is not as it appears to be. Trust what you feel, not what